And welcome back to Zero Escape. We're gonna choose Ally. Even though it means we have to choose Betray later. And we have to be an asshole about
Round
things.
2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
But it's what we have to do for sure.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your Ambidex
Just
game.
the patient. Let's not waste this. Then I stepped out from the AV room. We later gathered in front of the projection
You chose
screen.
Ally, right?
Yes,
You
we
sure
did.
That was okay?
It doesn't matter, we already did it. What's next? I promise. It'll be fine. If I will
Really?
choose allies too. Yep, should be pretty good. Come on, what's with you? Don't you
No,
trust
that's
me?
not what I mean.
Oh, let's just go look, shall we? Why are we even talking when we know what
You're
will
right.
happen in a second?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Results from round 2 of the please.
What's the results? Oh, so few people. Okay, well, they both ally. That's pretty spectacular. Ally. Ally. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, so... Kay did not kill Alice. To be expected. Clover allied against the only people that was there to not kill Timmy OG. And we get dicked.
Points, please.
Hey! You dicked me over. What the hell is this? You choose Betray. I thought you promised.
I don't remember that. You
What?
promised me. You said you'd choose Ally.
Is this gonna be the conversation?
But I don't recall promising
Is
you
this
anything.
is this gonna be the conversation?
I was free to choose whatever I wanted.
Good job.
You
Hold
should
on a
have
sec.
seen this coming. I told you I'd make you pay. And now I am.
What? I absolutely know what she's
You
talking
reap
about.
what you sow. This is your fault. You chose Betray first.
Did we? Did we? Did we? Who did we betray here? Or not? Wait. This is a different timeline. This is Alice. This is where we chose the door to be. Okay. First, give me a
No,
round.
I mean the first round too.
What? Oh, you lost it. Take a really good look at the results up there. In round 2, I voted Ally and you voted Betray. Don't...
Yes, you have.
No, I didn't.
Remember?
No, I didn't take that timeline, you bitch. I didn't take this timeline, you bitch.
Oh, don't lie to me,
I
Sigma.
didn't take the timeline. I literally didn't do this.
Drop
What?
the act.
I didn't do
There's
this.
no way you don't know by now.
I didn't do this. I
What's
literally
happened
didn't
to
do
you?
this.
The strange things you've been seeing.
I didn't do this for literally. I didn't do this at all. Premonitions. I want to say the word forced me out of my worth, tingling back in the neck. Someone looked at me and I turned around. It was Luna, Clover, and Kay.
What are the two of you talking about?
It's premonitions, but
It's
whatever.
nothing. Forget about it.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You were the only person who chose to betray this round. Is there some connection to what you and Sigma were discussing?
Yes, there is a connection, but you wouldn't believe me.
I didn't betray you. This is the first time I played this game and I allied you because I thought you were best girl, but apparently you're just going to be backstabby like the rest
You
of them
don't
except for
know
Luna.
We might believe a lot.
Fire looks away in Skeleton. Several moments later, her eyes stared off into the distance. I could see her mind. Finally, she spoke.
Right. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
God damn it! Don't
Do
fucking
I
do
really
this.
have to explain it?
Yeah, you do. You gotta explain why you're gonna dick us still over.
I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Just tackle and kill her or whatever at this point. Hey, wait a minute. I scrambled in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way.
Yeah,
Move.
that's the point! No, I'm not letting you go. What has happened to you? I didn't think you were this kind of person who ditched the rest of us to get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies.
Yes, I didn't betray you for the
Me, I guess,
50th
was the
time.
part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Yeah, because I didn't fucking do this to you. I don't know what it feels like. Betray you? Or wait, what are you saying?
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
Oh my god, this is so fucking in reverse. I'm not
see.
moving it.
Then you leave me no choice.
She's gonna jump over us like she did the first time. As Fi spoke, she bent on it. Yep. Shot up in the air, and moments spun Sears, standing next to the number 9 door and lever.
Nice
Yeah.
try.
She grinned tightly as she pulled the lever.
Acta est fabula.
What does that
It's
hell?
Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means. See you
Latin?
later.
Wait, what the hell? Stop! It came floating back to my filled nothingness. This is going to be Fi's ending here. What bullshit? Oh, it's not Fi's ending. Wait, what's this? How to stop Fi. Oh shit. Oh well, we did our best. Well, we go here and be betrayed now, right? That's the sequence of events that's decided for us today.
One.
What are you going?
We're gonna betray the bitch. That's what she wants. She wants to be betrayed. She's made this decision for herself. I feel very not bad about doing this decision anymore. She's made the magical thing on where I do not feel bad for betraying her because she's just tried to dick us over.
9.
That's
8,
life sometimes.
7,
Sometimes life is like, hey,
5.
we want you to feel bad about this decision because it's dumb.
3, 2.
But,
1.
easiest betray in the game. Not true in the slightest, but it's an easy betray at least.
Round
Not as
results
easy as
will
betraying
be displayed.
Dio.
Thank
Kinda
you.
as fun as betraying Kay when he was gonna betray us, which was really fun, kinda setting him off like that. Luna and I stepped out of the room.
So you chose betray.
Yep.
Did you do it to protect yourself?
Nope, I did it because it's a
Are you
spider.
worried that Fi might choose betray?
She's not, because it's gonna make me the villain again. Here we go. Honestly, I don't know why.
We should go see them. I want to.
Let's go see it then, right? She's going to pick Ella, and we're gonna be the bad guy again, because the game's gonna be forcing us to be the bad guy,
Please direct your.
because we chose the right thing this time. Please tell me we counterpoint her. Ella. Show me that beautiful Ella. Yes, this is what she was fucking talking about, even though it was a moment too early. Well, that's life.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please.
Please check your wrist. Now she's gonna be mad as shit, but that's because she
Well
betrayed.
played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I said nothing. She's right, I broke my promise.
Why did you do it?
Because you fucking broke your promise or stabbed me in the back first.
Nothing to say?
You stabbed me in the
guess I
back first.
misjudged you.
You
I
stabbed me
thought
in the
you were
back
better than
first.
That was not a smart move, Sigma.
I know, but it's not the choices I
I
have.
won't forget this.
Yeah, I
I'll
know.
make sure you pay. even if it's the last thing I do.
Yep, and it will be.
Elapsum semel occasionum non ipse potest Jupiter reprehendere.
What
A
does that?
Latin proverb.
What does
Not
it mean?
even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
Yeah, but I didn't do it the first time, which is why I had to do it this time to move the story forward. I turned away from Fi and I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me, Kay and Clover were there, their eyebrows bored in me, cold and disappointed, and I looked away. They chose Ally as promised. The only person who betrayed was me. The only person that has an APP is me. Little wonder why I'm not very popular.
What do you intend to do?
I'm going to stay here unless my character is dumb and is gonna leave anyway.
You were thinking about trying to open
I
another
don't have
door.
any intention to leave right now, okay? For a moment I was unthinkable. Could I break them and reach the door? Once I was there, could I get out of the door freely as judgment? But please say no, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them behind? I could escape on my own. Why had I chosen betray? In my memory, it seems to have flipped choices, as if I was curious to see what would happen if I chose betray. Was I wanted? Should I have committed the choice? There I was. I couldn't turn back. Eventually, I tried to open the number 9 door. They could be suspicious of anything. Trust is easier to break and harder to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions.
Elapsum semel occasionum. Not even Jupiter can.
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's why I chose betray against you and didn't really care. Could I do something beyond the reach of the gods? Why haven't I chose Ally? I did! What would happen if, right now, what if I spoke in a blink?
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP.
What
I'm
are you
afraid
gonna...
you're going to have to sleep for a little while. Okay?
Okay. Sending around, but it was too late. A heavy hand smacked my neck. Everything went dark. No, nothing there either. Anything we can do from here?
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
gonna power
let's
through
go.
this. Just to see if anything's changed. I highly doubt it, but we gotta see.
Please.
Man, this game has some sequencing issues. But now it would make sense for them to go like,
Please.
you chose betray instead of ally, but
I see.
now
you'll
the
be-
sequence of events makes sense. And of course, since she's not me, she can get out
Yeah, why
freely
do
and
you
it doesn't
think
make
that I make-
sense.
Yes.
I just want to see if I can advance the game state, please. Oh, man.
That was. I won't. I'll make sure.
Any sort of advancement in the game state here. Probably not, but we gotta try anyways.
What happened?
Why did...
Yeah, you're the only.
She doesn't give a shit.
Right.
She will
so
continue not giving a
Do I
shit
get-
and escape for no reason because
mean-
it's going to just be her against me and we suck. But, oh well. That's life.
You're in. Move. When some. I don't think. Whatever. I see. Then you leap.
Ship bent down. Here comes the jump. Is there anything we can do about this?
Nice. It's like applaud the play. That's what. See you later.
Is there anything we can do? What about the wait, we got it here. We gotta. I felt like I was speaking the words out of myself. Cements, not even Jupiter can listen. So, are you sure this is how you want it to end? The nonary game with the bombs? We still don't know the truth about anything. If you leave now, we will never will. Is that what you really want? We kind of powered through that a little too fast. Do we fucking reach her?
Fine.
She slowly let go of the lever. Why did you do that, you dumbass? Okay, we got it there. I'm sorry about betraying you. Honestly, not sure why I did it. Because I had to figure this damn thing out now.
This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
Yeah, I did this the first time, so technically you owe me another one, but fine.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No, we're talking about the round we
Just
were.
drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if...
Clover would understand because she has the thing. Kay
don't
might
get it.
understand because he might be a clone of
Well,
us.
at least it seems Phi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind? Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
AB game continues until someone opens the number 9 door. Once you reach 9 BP, it doesn't open on its own. We keep playing.
Oh man, that's a relief. Please don't scare us like that again.
Thank God we were able to get that to move over. Oh, I thought that might have something to do with it, but I wasn't sure, which is why I powered through it.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game.
Star
There is
keys.
the
As many times as we want, huh? Then that
As long
means...
as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
We can repeat it every 45 minutes or so.
That's right. Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
Yep.
Prepare and solo.
Hop around. Yeah, that means her bracelets get shifted, and then I'm red solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
Okay, that's fine.
Me too. That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Oh, so that means Quark and Dio. Let's see, Luna and Clover is magenta. Phi is cyan and yellow is cyan, which
The
would
cyan
pair.
pair, I imagine.
Phi and her mysterious partner.
Sigma,
Let's go figure it out then.
what colors are added together to create cyan? What color would you get by adding your red to that?
White?
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
All
Yes.
of them.
How do you know?
Because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one.
Yep. We've got a ways to go here,
In
but
it
sure.
was a set of white doors. Well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Do we need to go to this thing? Really? Oh well.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
Let's get going. Bing, bing, bing. There we go.
They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
Awesome.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
Sure, then I wonder what color
As
they
far
are.
as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Let's go check out who's who.
I'm going back to the infirmary. Kind of worried about Alice and Quark. I'll go too.
As will I.
Let's go, right? Let's go, guys.
Huh?
See you
What
in
is
there.
Go on.
I mean, there's something earlier, I guess, was just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Fi and she nodded back. See, the truth is, there's bombs!
What?
Oh no! You found another bomb?
Yep!
Where?
They're awesome! In the garden area! Oh
No,
my god,
that's
yeah!
not possible.
It
We
is
didn't see
possible!
anything like that.
Yep, it
Could you
is
have missed
possible.
it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
The number on the bomb was 1, so we found in the
You
crew
think there
versus
might be a third bomb out there?
I think there's a good chance.
Yep. And it's probably in the laboratory.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
Okay, I
But
agree.
even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
Deactivate it with the password.
At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see after.
Precisely.
Alright, I'll head
I'm
back
surprised
to
we
the
got
infirmary
so
and let
far
everybody
without
else
finding
know.
the bombs, and now we're finding like all the
Please.
bombs.
How about we set a time to meet back here? Just the time we have left until the chromatic doors open is...
A little
1
bit
hour
over.
and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary.
Okay,
That
let's get
sounds
going
good to
then.
me. Right, I'll tell the others too.
Let's get going. All the dinging. Let's go. Ryan. What do we got here? Warehouse B, so we're gonna see the white chromatic doors. Anything else though? Can we decipher this place? Tell me if I's here. This is a white door that Kay and Clover were talking about. This thing is locked, no questions.
So it seems.
Hey Fi, how are you
I've
doing?
been here the whole time.
Yep, I give you half credit for not leaving, and I'm still mad that you betrayed me out of the blue. Seriously, I didn't notice you were at all.
I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
Can we not be a bitch, please? What do you want? Are you
I'm
stalking?
not stalking you.
If you follow people without their consent, it's stalking.
I just followed you here.
Yep, that's stalking. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. How did you do that? You were totally silent. Are you
I already
Batman?
told you I'm not.
Yeah.
Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Oh yeah, actually. You jumped so high to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Yep, please decipher it for me. Please, 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 please. A Metro, if the 9th line, it's the sun, the kid right
Why
inside.
do you say that?
I mean, is spelling the 9th is wrong? Put an E
You're
in
right.
there. Please decipher this code for me.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Nope, I don't. Is it like glory to death or something like that? I know what Memento means. You see it all over the place as far as where it's translated. It's be aware of death or remember your mortality. Never forget death. You will die someday. I guess it's some sort of
What about
caution.
the other part?
Exactly. It's exactly what it says in the tin, right? No, is this some sort of anagram thing here? What
No,
comes to your mind?
nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Let's see. Alright, ninth sun, ninth line sun. I repeat the words over and over in my head. Nothing. 15 minutes is beyond me. Perhaps 5.
Huh?
Latin. Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure out
Well,
more.
I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
And how about this phrase? Elsie,
Oh,
Jupiter.
that. That's from,
This. I don't know what this is. Unpins a brooch on her chest and speaks and holds it out to me. I hesitate for a moment to take a look.
Look at the back.
Turn it over. Jupiter. I guess they pronounce I, J in Latin.
Yeah. A
What is
memento
it?
of my late mother.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
Is your mother June? What does
She
this
died
mean?
right after I was born. I was raised by
So it
foster
can't be
parents, and they told me
June,
where the brooch
right?
had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
I don't know who your mother is then. What about
Don't
your
have
father?
one. I guess you could say I was a bastard.
Yeah, that technically is true, but we're
I
not
never
gonna worry
saw
about
his
that.
face, and I don't know his name.
That's fine. I still
I don't
don't
even know
care.
if he's alive.
That's fine. I don't care. Oh, I couldn't think of anything else to say. I just handed the brooch back to her.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me.
It's super depressing.
Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language.
Didn't get farther.
Semel, occasionum, non ipsi protest Jupiter, reprehendere. Not
Yeah.
even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I
what
mean,
is
look
it?
at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities.
Oh, sweet.
That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Okay, that's fine.
There's
I
something
agree.
else we need to do too, though.
Get rid of the bombs.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
It's in the laboratory place somewhere else.
Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and stepped towards the exit. I followed her. Ugh. Bing, bing, bing. So many hallways of boredom. Archives, not where we need to be. This is the archives. So we get one more timeline here, and then we have to patch up other timelines. It's a good place to hide a bomb. Now where the hell
I
to
doubt
start
it really
looking?
matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So what was that
We
Jupiter
can
stuff
talk while
about?
we look. Now get started.
Okay. Turned to the corner and roommate began to look as I spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time.
Yep, that's the thing in the first
No,
game.
sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds. Yes.
Well, it's
I don't
parallel
mean physical
universe.
planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
Parallel
Do you know
multiverse
about
stuff.
the many worlds interpretation?
God, yes. Okay, I've heard it in so many sci-fi things, kind of. I thought I've heard it once or twice.
Oh well.
We are a very unlearned
I'll
individual
just
here.
explain it. Let's say, I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your
Okay.
head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips.
I had no idea what it's supposed to do, so I asked her. We're gonna applaud. Hilarious.
Interesting choice. You clapped your hands, right? But
Yeah, I
you could have
did.
chosen to cheer or blow a kiss, right?
I wish I could blow a kiss. That would have been hilarious. Blow a kiss.
The
I would do
details
that.
don't matter. Just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The
Yep.
choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now.
Yep, that's how it goes.
Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity.
Thank God there isn't like
Each
5
of
choices
those
there.
branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices?
Yeah, sort of, but I don't dwell on it
What
too
if you'd
much.
gone to this high school instead of that one?
That seems unlikely,
What
but
if you
sure.
hadn't started a study group?
I don't know if I did.
What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her?
Unlikely I did.
What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those
I mean,
things?
that's the only logical explanation, right?
Anyway, That's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell.
Yep.
I've simplified it a lot. It doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Yeah, that's assuming they can freely choose, but yeah, let's go with that. Hold on a second. Let's say a microscopic light slides. There's no way in the air it can clear.
Can you say for sure that you are?
I
All of your
can't.
actions are caused by the cells in your brain.
Yep,
Go down
that's
a
for
little
sure.
further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet. Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision?
Sort of, for all intents and purposes, yes.
At that level, how different are you from the air? I'd say not much.
I
Human
mean, I'm a
existence is just
thinking
one
being
part of
and
reality.
somewhat, but yeah.
Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America.
Okay, poor
See what I'm
South
saying?
America. Sort of, but yeah,
The
sure.
only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes
Very,
branch out.
very, very crude interpretation of it, but sure. Oh well, that's life. We're not
Hey,
gonna
you
find the bomb.
stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Sure, yeah,
Well,
why
keep
not?
looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics?
I am familiar
Never mind,
enough to
don't
know
answer
the
that.
uncertainty principle.
I'll try and keep it simple.
So we
for
don't
you.
know exactly what's happening with particles there.
Hey,
Which makes
hand me
sense
that
on the
box, will you?
Sure. With this one, sure. Hand her the box over there. She sits down on and opens the top of it.
Also... there's a stuffed lion over there.
Are we gonna do the cat, Schwarzenegger's cat or whatever
Perfect.
thing?
He's part of Felidae, too.
Okay, let's do it. With that, she grabs the lion, tosses it unceremoniously in the box, and then she puts her weight in an ink jar and puts it in next to the lion.
All right. Everything's ready. Remember
for
that
it.
book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat?
Yeah, I know it pretty
It
well.
relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
Yeah,
This will only
okay.
take a minute. Now look.
She shrugged and peeked into the box.
What do you see?
I see a stuffed
No,
lion
that's a
away.
cat.
Yep.
A
okay.
living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yep.
Oh man. This again?
God, sorry,
I
can't
find
help
that
it.
hard to believe. Ugh. Fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
I know I do. For it's worth it.
All right. What else do you see?
A weight and a jar of
Right.
ink.
Now the weight is going to be radioactive material, and
Yeah.
the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
Okay, and
Idiot.
it is.
It's
out
not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight? And
Yeah,
the jar of
measure.
ink.
Poisonous
Exactly.
gas.
Good work. Now, there's one other thing.
Thanks
we
for
need
the
to know about
diagram
the
game.
jar.
I didn't know.
If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead?
It's supposedly both, but in one universe, it's definitely one of them. In
You can't open the box to check.
Yeah, then you don't know.
And
That's
you
just how
can't
it
hit
goes.
the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
Yep, it does. It kills the cat.
And
That's
what
what
if the jar
happened.
doesn't break?
The cat lives.
Haha.
Amazing.
And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
50-50.
Uh-huh.
50%. Yeah.
So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I'm gonna guess the cat's alive, but I have no basis for that. I don't believe the cat's either alive nor dead at the moment. I can't
Then
precisely know.
guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
I will guess alive. Alive. The cat is pretty dramatic,
Nope.
effectively.
You're wrong. That's
Dead.
wrong too.
Then
The
what's
answer
right?
is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
It's technically a state of both, but yeah, it's different, sure. How does that make sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we do. It's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it?
Yep, I've
If
gotten
half
it the
of
first
box
time I heard this
is
thing.
Possibilities.
Then
Right.
it's both alive and
So-
dead.
Let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow. What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive.
Yay! Did we decide it was
Anyway,
alive and it was alive that way?
That's Schrodinger's cat.
Yep, I
The
knew it
many worlds
before.
interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
The other world's out of where the cat
Yeah.
dies.
That's the idea.
I mean, there's multiple. There would be nearly infinite
Looks
many
like that
alternate
cat
words.
tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, your story is pretty
Insane.
insane. Don't you think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. The moment you open the lid determines whether the cat is alive or not. It's almost like the events of the future can be determined by the past. I mean, the cat doesn't live when you open the lid, so it must be
Exactly.
already dead.
You've experienced it, haven't you?
Are you talking about the isomorphic fields? What on earth are you
Think
talking
back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote? But
Ally.
what happened this time?
You chose
Right.
Ellie this time, right?
And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right
I
at the
see.
deadline.
Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray.
Just to dick
But
me
I
over
made
there.
my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see
Not
what
really
I'm saying,
say, sure. My choices of the future alter your
Yeah.
past
don't you?
events.
From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Sure. Now that I thought it through, the one round that has been the same. If I had chosen Ella and Alice had chosen Betray, and then I chose Betray, she did the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
I don't need more examples. She's shown tossing this quickly.
All right. Answer this question. What
Even or
number
odd?
is the die on?
I like 5. I'm gonna
Okay.
guess it's not
I'm
5.
going to open. Good job. You got it right.
There's no way I got it right in there. That's
Was
just
it?
fluke. Sure.
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
It's one of the 6.
Haven't you been
there.
paying attention?
Yeah, I know. It's one of
The
the
die
6.
is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Are you saying it just before we open the lid, the dice had all the numbers in?
That's one way to look at it, at least.
Or none of the numbers, but then when we open the lid, it was just
Or
one.
it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
But we could have been wrong. What do you
Your
mean?
choice in the future has an effect on the past.
That's crazy talk. It's really weird, but it sort of makes sense from my understanding.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
Quantum
We got a
physics
little
is
off
something
topic
that
there, but I
people
think I made
abuse
my
a
point.
lot.
Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump
She
from
better
branch
be
to
like
branch.
a quantum physics major or something like
course,
that for this.
Our bodies aren't doing the jumping.
She's way too
Our
smart on this than to
consciousness
be
is
just a
just sort
standard
of-
human.
Dive into other versions of ourselves and
That's fine. Ooh, I think I get it now. How do you know my name right up then? And then we jumped into the world. How do you know all the other things we should have known earlier?
That's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works, but whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's when people ask us how we know X. All we can do is say, I just know. That's cause I don't remember anything before this, so we start.
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble.
We're so close. There's gonna be explosion here, I'm sure of it.
It's just... well...
Just what?
Pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do.
With the isomorphic
He
fields?
left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters.
You are Arcadia, are you? Maybe it's some sort of huge tornado cat experiment, and 9 of us locked up here inside a box.
And what if you've
right
got it
now.
backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
What the hell are you talking about? Is the world dead or alive, you mean, from the outside? The moment we stepped out of this place?
We might be determining the history of the world outside.
Yeah, it's a scary thought. That's way to no way. I had thousands of questions, but before I could open my house...
Oh, good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Cool.
You
it's
mean
another way.
what? What else could we find?
The bomb.
The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
It's in the control room? Okay, that's different this time around. What is this?
This is one of them, all right.
This is number 2 bomb. At least we found
No.
it now.
There could be more. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there.
Number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then, did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Not really. I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Nina. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who's in the infirmary?
Tenmyoji and Dio were. So were Alice and Quark, of course. Although they were still asleep.
Okay.
So everyone
it's
who
not
wasn't
them.
asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
And no one else is there. Where should we
Right
go
after
now?
we came here to look at the bomb, they all left.
Okay.
They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice
They
and
were the
Quark?
same, still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
It's good. Finally, I looked at one another and let out a slight sigh of relief.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
Sure. 2 moments to realize. Alice was a green solo. Dio is yellow pear. Tenmyoji is cyan pear. So
The
there
next set
option.
of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
So what did we get here? Lay down what that meant. Option A, Tenmyoji, Phi, and me. Make red, Quark, Kay and Dio, Clover, Luna, and Alice. Those are pretty good
Huh?
pairs, actually.
There's only one option.
Yeah, it's white.
Yeah. Any other combinations don't make white.
So Alice and Quark, Luna is gonna be halfway
We'll just
down.
have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them,
No,
Exactly.
Lies.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
carry her?
Well, I can get Luna to help me.
Okay.
I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
And what
He's
about
on
Quark?
Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
Kay is strong. We still need to figure out what we're gonna do about these bombs. Alice said it should be safe as long as they're not triggered
Maybe,
remote.
but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait a minute, a couple 100 kilometers. What are you talking about with these bombs? Should only be a explosives as a ton of TNT. Normal stuff, but nowhere near the yields.
It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh, there might be a bunch more antimatter hydrogen somewhere else around. Like already
The
there.
reactor.
Yeah, there are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
A lot of it? Okay.
3.5 kilograms.
Oh my god, that is a lot. 3.5 times
If there really is that much, and if it does explode,
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
That's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's during my training, they...
What training is it?
My job?
Well, of course, I realized you were a waitress back in the day. You need to memorize how many antimatter in the world, or how much fuel they had in a reactor store. You didn't work at a
Did you
cafeteria.
hear about that from Alice?
I did at one point, yeah.
Well, she's right then.
So why are you using antimatter
That's,
reactors, Kev?
what we call the coffee machines.
God, Clover, you're dumb. It's
I'm telling
freaking
you
with
the
me.
truth. I work at a cafe.
You did work at a
It
cafe. You
just
work
might,
with the government.
be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
Yep,
Then what's
good
your
job.
real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Oh, yep. Let's keep going.
The government?
The government?
Yeah, all the governments, right? All right. So Jal said her job is to eliminate enemies that say if something. Do you two work together?
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have? How
Wait,
long
check.
until the? Come on, quickly!
Damn, we're supposed to meet up in 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye.
Will do. She heads off. Damn it. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. I can feel it. She's gone. Fine, we should
Hold
get
on.
it over
I
there.
need to check something really quick.
What is it? We're gonna save at this point. And where are we just at the infirmary there?
Oh, there
Magic.
you are.
Awesome, magic. We're gonna save because this is a very long part already. So, you guys, take care. Hope you have a great day and hope to see you guys next time. But man, oh man, that is long. Peace.